Look at that.
Also, Brendan Lee Mulligan is absurd. Um, he does the evil thing so well. But yeah, are we good to go? Because I want to hit.
Yeah, we're good.
I am
wanna-
good to go.
This may be a controversial take,
Yes.
but personally, I think Brendan's a better DM than Matt.
They both have their good things. Brennan does the
Brendan, that's it. Yeah.
yeah. He definitely does the switching to evil things and doing more full on just
I don't know what it is, but whenever I watch his stuff, it always feels like there's like more feeling to it, and I can't explain it.
yeah.
But it just that's the vibe it gives off.
Yeah.
Versus Matt just feels like he's giving a performance.
Yeah.
Well, he is a actor.
Yeah.
Oh, but yes, top quote from the Asmodeus thing. As Asmodeus, he says, "The reason I despise you mortals is because you think you can help me. In order for you to reach a hand down to someone, they need to be beneath you, and I am beneath nobody."
Ah.
It's so cold. It's amazing. Anyway.
Yeah, that kind of quote is literally just like, if you're like, fuck you, Asmodeus, he'd be like, I respect that.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even get mad.
How dare you think you can help me?
Yes.
Piece of shit.
Anyway, shall we? Are we all here?
Yeah, there.
We're all on. Cool. I'll do a recap because it's been a good while. So, tunes. Frick. Oh, there it is. So last time you visited, you were in the swamps, preparing to take down Nivixel, the Black Dragon. And you went to gather allies. So you went to it's been a while. I don't remember names.
I never remember names. That's my secret.
Fela and her little rebels that have left Nivixel service are out and about, basically gathering people from towns and villages in the swamps and hiding them in underground bunkers. And Nivixel's basically scorched earthing the whole area. So there's sort of that going on. You went to a hag in the swamp named Granny Mudwallow, who Fela had noted was where Granny Mudwallow's swamp is. Even Nivixel's forces are avoiding the place. You went in there and made a deal with Granny Mudwallow that she would help in the coming battle and give you information. And in exchange, she wanted to experience one of your sufferings, and the person whose suffering she experienced was Scarlet's. And Scarlet still has that thing, if you recall. So?
Yes.
You have that floor. You have the floor.
Yes.
You then left the Hag's Lair, teleported back to the Sanctuary, Archie Sanctuary, where you spent the next 8 days preparing for the coming battle. Doing some training and whatnot. So, firstly, I can find... Oh, there it is. Firstly, Tykan studied the teachings of Helm and gained some limited cleric abilities. I got a little handout for you there.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm moving it.
Let's go.
It's in your folder underneath your sword.
Let's go.
Tykan got that. Scarlet trained hard and achieved the Mage Slayer feat.
Yep.
Thanrea trained hard and gained the tough feat.
Yeah.
Archie collected several very powerful spells and began the process of learning Simulacrum.
Yes.
You don't have that yet, but you left the kobolds in the sanctuary to attempt to learn. The ones that were in Kalai's armor. You interrogated Melindrak and learned that he was trying to protect his people to the detriment of the rest of the Sword Coast. You teleported to the Misty Forests and discovered that he had been attacked by Navixel's forces. Roughly half the elves were killed, and the other half, and the entire Melindrak royal family has been taken by Navixel. Navixel contacted you and attempted to hold the royal family hostage over Tycan. But you all saw this as a sign of weakness. You gathered hair, etc., from the many royal families that could, so they could be brought back. You have about 16 or so members of the royal family's worth of components that you can use for resurrections. Charlie finished his training and gained a level of Peace Cleric.
Peace.
And Archie coordinated with Lady Silverhand, Eliza of the Blue Moon, the Bullywugs, and the forces of Waterdeep to organize an offensive against Navixel to basically attack from one front and tie up all the forces. You all teleported to Ashgrove and had a catch up with the people there. You met Mirabelle again and Grug, the best ogre. Saw the villagers thriving, and you went to Wastewatch and saw they're doing well as well. You learned that Igna had passed through there, seemingly hunting dragons, and you decided to contact her. And you learned she's in fact in the Vixal swamp now, hunting the Vixal by herself.
Bad.
You teleported to her, collected her, and brought her back to the sanctuary for a bit of training before the battle takes place. And I had a note here for that. Yes. And also, Kalaya had some armor made in the sanctuary, which is that. I'm just going to check to make sure that Kalaya actually has the... Yeah, Kalaya's already got it on a stat sheet as well.
God damn.
So you are all in the lair. So you're all in the Archie Sanctuary. It is the last night before the battle takes place. What do you all do?
I'm going to make sure I do all my stuff I'm supposed to do, so that way I don't lose my cleric spell slot.
Yep. So like deep prayer and meditation and
Yeah.
what is Thanray doing for this last evening?
Nothing. I got nothing to do.
Okay. Scarlet just preparing yourself essentially. The battle in the morning.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I forgot to make Kalai's armor.
You did.
I
Oh.
forgot about that.
Hey Archie.
Hello.
Can you cast haste?
Yeah.
Can you make me a haste scroll?
He gives you a look.
I give him a look.
This depends on outside powers, as my Masker Scrutineer relies on level 1 to 2.
You do have, if you have haste in your spellbook, and you have the means in the sanctuary to make spell scrolls, yes, you can make it.
It's just the fact that with my scribes thing, I can do it super quickly, level 1 and 2, but like a level 3 I can do, but it's probably going to take a bit longer.
Well, you have an evening to do it.
Yeah.
I have to do it.
I mean, I can.
I mean, if we're getting haste spell scrolls, I wouldn't mind one.
Sure.
Hmm.
Hey, scrolls for everybody.
Oh my god.
So
Including
it'll
Carlisle.
so I think it takes 3 hours to make a haste scroll. I'm mistaken.
Okay, now here's the thing. Because this is Archie we're talking about.
Yes.
Is there parts of the haste spell that can be removed to shorten the time it takes to make the scrolls? Can he rewrite the haste spell?
I'll say maybe, but not over an evening.
The
that-
quickness.
That like that would involve reworking the spell thoroughly, and
Well, I did want to rework haste into a different spell anyway,
Wait.
of a higher level, just for the sake of Scarlet and Tycan, as well as. Well, basically, here's my idea, Matt. I wanted to make a higher level version of haste that I can use on 2 people and get rid of the downside. Of like, if I get smacked, they get immobilized.
If you get
Cast
smacked, they get
Archie's
smacked.
haste at level 9. Time stops. How many fucking sick?
Dude, you know that Archie's gonna have some semblance of fucking bullshittery at high level.
yeah. So I'll say because Archie's been quite busy getting.
Oh, not
everything
now,
ready
but this is gonna be like later.
Yeah, but definitely. The things are in motion.
It'd be like the ultimate support spell that I'm trying to make. It's like Archie's fucking amazing. Fucking, I don't know. It'd be a menagerie of shit that's good, pretty much.
It's just called Archie's boot, and a magical boot manifests and kicks you in the ass and gives you a boon.
It'd be probably like Archie's teachings or some shit like that. And it'd be like resistance, like protection from good and evil, resistance from elements, and like haste or some shit like that. It'd be like the ultimate support spell, pretty much.
Well, if you work something out for me, then give it to me. I'll look at it and have a look.
Yeah.
But yeah, Archie, you can take 3 hours to make that.
I do it.
Okay. During this process, Archie, as you're just finishing up the final touches on the spell scroll with your signature and everything.
Oh yes, it's my full name, by the way.
Yes.
If it's anything
Archie
short of the full name,
Archie makes it worth the
right.
incantation. You have to mutter. Part of it is just his full name.
As you're just finishing up, Archie, the final touches. The steward appears in front of you.
Aloha.
He says, "Greetings.
Yeah.
We have received an attempted sending.
Oh.
It was blocked by the sanctuary, but the sanctuary has the means to record the sendings.
Archie, check your answering machine, damn it.
I'd like to check my my mail. So.
As the steward says, of course, and then he starts speaking in a different voice, as if he's the mouthpiece.
He just opens his mouth.
He's the mouthpiece for whoever sent it.
Message left at 1329 dr at 2:35 p.m.
As he starts speaking in a voice you do recognize.
Yeah. Ah. please. Yeah, now I need to talk to her.
As the steward says with her voice, Lady Silverhand requested that I contact you about our findings. There's a strange disturbance with this sending. I'm hoping it gets to you. We stand ready to use the dream spell to contact you and show you in full what we have found.
Oh.
Please let us know. Then Miss Jens.
Aren't you knocked the
Oh.
fuck out of yourself? Just walk.
And Archie, you know about the dream spell. You know how that works. You need to be asleep.
Servant! Can you give her a sending back and say I'll be ready in... Looks at non-existent watch about a time where Archie will be ready to receive that.
He says, of course. It is done.
Very good. Why should I use my sending spell when I can only just get my steward to do it?
Hmm.
What a silly goose I've been all this time. Anyway. Back to the scroll. As I put literally just an exclamation point in the end, and the scroll's done.
I imagine it's like ridiculously cursive with your name, and it's like multiple little loops on the last letter.
Yes.
That's how I sign my name.
Is
I'm
the
not even
gold
kidding.
embossing necessary?
It's critical.
It won't work otherwise.
It's paramount.
Every
The spell
single
just
part of this
explodes.
scroll is absolutely critical to the process of me making the scroll. Specifically for me, of course. Can you read the first line?
I can't read.
Then you can't use the scroll. You gotta get the learning.
No, I can't read it.
Oh, fuck.
That'd be so fucking unfortunate.
I know in previous editions, if you picked the barbarian class, you had to actually spend skill points to learn how to read.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
Sorry, in particular, Archie, for this dream, they're ready to dream for the entire party
Oh,
if they all want to partake.
I'd let everyone know we need a dream.
Okay.
All right. I could use a little bit of
I
a
have a
dream.
I fake crack my knuckles as I'm,
Time to get hard to work sleeping.
contemplating punching Senraya into a dream. Night night.
So you all find a nice spot and sleep at the time. As sleep finds you all, it's only a few moments before it actually begins. As I don't have audio for this, so boo. As the dream takes, suddenly you are standing on a windswept desert. There's sand blowing in your face. It's bright. It's hot. You see Melise standing before you. And behind her are two other individuals who look to also be of the Emerald Enclave. Who look to be the ones who are managing this stream. As Melise says, "Good, you're all here.
Oh,
You want Lady Silverhand said you wanted information about what Yazam Alex is doing.
yes.
Well, here's what we have found." And she just turns and gestures behind her across the windswept, across the desert plains. You see about 800 feet side to side.
Big hole.
There's There's wooden scaffolding on the sides. There's people moving up and down. You see blue Abishai with whips that are currently whipping all manner of humanoid. You see dwarf, human, goblin, hobgoblin, and even ogre being whipped by the blue Abishai. As they are basically a slave labor force digging.
The real question is, what is he digging for?
In the center of the hole, about 80 feet below the surface, so you can just sort of see the tip of something in the center of the hole. You see some sort of a metallic structure, like a pyramid type. Less of a pyramid, more of like a cone shaped object, very large, made
Bit
out of
metallic, though.
made out of a strange metal. Archie, make me a history check.
One moment. I need to step back towards my computer. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. You also see blue dragons circling the sky above as well, of varying sizes.
Yeet.
Archie, you're not sure what exactly the structure, what its purpose is.
Mhm.
Clearly ancient, considering it's buried underneath the desert.
Yep.
But the designer of it, you can absolutely know, you know who made this. This is a Netherese structure.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
It
Something
doesn't.
like that.
Yeah. It looks like it was completely like underneath the desert, and it's sort of they're sort of digging it out. Millie says, "We're not quite sure what they're getting out, but this is what we found. It took a lot of people to get this information."
I think it's Netherese.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
So basically, they're up to no good. Who would have thought?
As usual.
I see.
Well,
Well,
the real question is, what's inside this Netherese
Hmm.
metallic object that they want?
we haven't been able to get too close, unfortunately. The Abishai are a serious problem with the aerial forces of the dragons in the sky. We can't get anywhere near it.
Is there any magical forces stopping from getting in magically?
We did send a few teams to Arcane Gate their way in. We lost contact immediately.
They were to us.
Or
After the first team, they did ramp up security quite a lot. So
that's
They
very
do-
important to them.
it is. And from what we can tell, the Blue Dragons forces are defending this thing pretty heavily. This is definitely something important to the Blue Dragon.
Fortunately, we have other things to deal with right now because I want to go see what's inside that pyramid.
What you notice, Archie, as well, and what you will notice, if this was a Netherese crash city, it should be more broken up.
Yes.
It should be at least at an angle.
Yes.
This thing is like, it's fixed. It's, if you didn't know better, Archie, this almost looks like some sort of Netherese structure that was intended to be on the ground.
Yeah.
And it is in the middle of nowhere. It's just like vast desert on all sides. Yeah. Millie says, we can attempt to get some further information, but like I said, it's extremely difficult to get anywhere near this thing now. And there is, you do notice as well, there is an element of haste to how the Abishai are whipping. They're in a rush, it seems. He says, what would you like us to do? Lady Sylvan said to defer to your judgment. Did you?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of like the biggest thing that I thought was this structure is netherese, but it's metallic.
It's like a metallic reinforced cone-shaped structure.
Cone.
Yes, like a massive cone coming up to a peak, which is about 50 feet across at the smallest point. It sort of goes down from there.
Wasn't this desert? Wasn't it not a desert at some point?
No, this has always been desert at this point.
Oh, okay. Then I got no ideas.
I have an idea. We know of another netherese ruin that might have information about this.
That is true.
Even though it's all-knowing computer that connects everything isn't up, it probably have some information laying about. Possibly.
Well, he says, that's interesting then. I'd rather not send anyone else into their deaths if I can avoid it.
Then don't.
Okay, we'll watch from a distance, a safe distance.
You do that.
We'll alert you. We'll alert you and Lady Silverhand if anything changes with the situation.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Millie says, we do have a little bit of an in with some of the diggers as well. They're trying to form some sort of resistance. We've been leaving them supplies and things. If an attack if we were to attack them in any meaningful way, we'd be able to have some of the diggers on our side. But the diggers don't know what they're looking at either. They're just being told to dig.
Yeah. We just need to know what it is. So.
We'll continue our work then, and we'll trust you to figure out what this thing is.
Yeah, once we deal with another thorn in our side.
Of course. I haven't been briefed in full, but I do understand that there's going to be a dragon dead soon, which will be good.
Hopefully. I was also going to contact you about the Misty Forest rejuvenation, but I think we have other things to worry about first.
He doesn't seem to understand about when you mention that. What do you mean the rejuvenation?
Nivixol destroyed it. He went against his word. Just like all black dragons do.
and the people.
I will give a rough percentage about how many are dead.
She looks visibly distraught by that. She's a wood elf. She is from there.
We helped all we could, even though they were suspicious of us because Nivixol hid all their men under the guise of Helm.
Hmm. In that case, I ask that you make sure Navixel suffers for this.
Yes. As much as I can.
I just remember the promise Tyken made to him. He's gonna make his death slow and painful.
Yep. It is at this point that Melee says, "I see. Well, you do that. Take out Navixel. We'll gather what information we can here, and let us know what you find. We'll let you know what we find. We'll contact you again via this same method, if that's all right with you."
Is it
Via-
right with everyone else?
Via a coordinated dream.
That's fine.
Excellent. She says, "Now I think," and at that point she sort of looks away, like beyond you at something. Oh, they found us. We need to go, and the dream suddenly ends. And you all wake up where you were.
I have to save those people.
We better make this fast.
As you all wake up from the dream, as part of the thing, you wake up. Now,
What a nice
Archie,
dream.
there was one other thing that you wanted to do before the battle, if you recall.
No, I don't.
Cool, because I made a note of it. You plan to do a prayer session with Ayun to figure out what to get information.
Yes.
Hmm.
I will do that.
Okay, so the rest of you go and prepare your things and rest, polish armor, do everything you need to do. Archie, you prepare your ritual in the room designed for this purpose.
In the prayer room, yeah.
You prepare it, and it's simple work for you, Archie, to do this. So you do it, and as you do it, there is you sort of surrounded by books and all the prayer things, and then you close your eyes and open your eyes, and you're in Ayun's library. You walk past the massive bookshelves on either side of you before finding yourself in a center area where a bunch of cushions all around and bookshelves, and there is Ayun, the old lady form of her, reading a book. Welcome back, Archie.
Hello. I'm here to ask some questions.
I thought that would be the case. You never were one to come here for a chat.
Well, I'm a busy man, as you already know.
Oh yes.
I would like to have a chat, but most of the time, my time doesn't coincide with chats.
Well, by all means, then, if you, but by all means, ask your questions.
As you're pretty well aware, we're about to head into deal with a certain very annoying chromatic black dragon.
Indeed. And he's preparing for you.
Yes, wouldn't surprise me. I wanted to ask a question about the balance of the world. If I get rid of all the powerful chromatic dragons, what will happen to everywhere else?
If you got rid of all of them.
Not like all the big ones.
You mean Tiamat's consorts, yes.
Yes.
Well, as you know, their power is shared evenly, and if one was to fall, the others would gain a measure of power. Rather than being split 5 ways, it'll be split 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then all the power will be in 1.
Which is what Ashthinder wants.
It's what they all want.
Yeah.
If the last one was to fall, Tiamat's presence in the material plane will be significantly weakened.
What of Bahamut?
Bahamut is not in the material plane.
No, but there is some semblance of metallic dragon still around.
There are. Currently in hiding. As you can imagine, there aren't many of them left.
Indeed.
They need to choose when and where to strike, and when to show themselves.
I know I'm a strong orc. But with this being said, the powers at hand with all these dragons is going to be a mighty task even with us four alone. Look at how much we had to do just to go towards an Invixar. I don't think we're going to be able to do that at every layer. And I don't want to resort to extremes ever again.
So you want to know where they are?
It's more along the lines of I want to know a semblance of anything that could help deal with other dragons or something that we could procure to help with that. I know of Dragon Spear Castle as well as the ability to make Dragon Forge weapons, well, Dragon Bane weapons, I should say. But with the dragons spreading corruption as well as William Dark and his cohorts preparing a siege towards Waterdeep, who knows when, and probably doing things within Waterdeep as we already speak. There's a lot of pieces on the chessboard, and we only have a handful. It's a bit too overloaded for my liking. And there's only a few things that I can really do to sort of tip that into our own favor. Getting back, is it Valiant?
Yes.
Will help. Possibly. If his mind isn't rent asunder.
I can tell you with confidence that he still resists.
Good.
And
But
he can be saved.
a lot of the other allies that we would get are either get swiftly destroyed or are scared For very valid reasons.
Hmm.
There was a question that I wished to ask, though. A very burning question upon my mind. Do you know of a source in Faerun of adamantite?
Hmm.
If I wish to create semblance of dragon wards to actually push the dragon's realms back, I need adamantite. It's a critical point that I've been missing this whole time. And I can't just keep scrounging around for broken ones and praying that they're there. I need to make something. And I have a plan. But it's
There
going to
are-
take a lot of adamantite.
Says there are some sources, mostly buried, unfortunately, lost to time. I believe the easiest for you to access is already in the path you're traveling.
Oh,
You plan to go to Baldur's Gate,
yes,
or what's left of it.
correct.
In the Underdark, and I apologize for if this potentially spoils a bit of Baldur's Gate 3. In the Underdark,
Alright.
between Elturel and what's left of Elturel and what's left of Baldur's Gate, in that area in the middle there is an ancient dwarven forge named Grimforge.
Mhm.
An old adamantine forge with a barely decent stockpile of adamantine. The forge may not work anymore, as it has been out of commission for a long time, but the adamantine is there and present.
Do you want to know my plan?
I would.
Before I was in a rush, trying to save as many cities as I can as quickly as I could by just getting fields around the city, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to build a wall.
It's gonna be-
As bad as that sounds,
Hmm.
my plan is to use the beacons that we already have at the refuge, at Ashgrove, at Waterdeep, but also get towards Dragonspear, Nivixol's lair, my own hideout. And use them rather than as individual points as a channeling point?
A physical barrier.
Yes. I want to push them back. If we can set up a battle line where we push them back and they can't get through, the only people we have to worry about getting through is William Dark. Which means we can put eyes elsewhere.
Go on the offensive.
Correct. I don't like being on the defensive. It's no fun. But say we put up a semblance of channeling beacons which reinforce each other with magical power using the weave. Something that can stop just chromatic dragons. shouldn't be too far fetched.
He says, "You're not the first to think of this. There were others. But they never quite had your will."
Nivixal's lair is a critical point where we're going to need. It's in the center point of the burning swamps, in between all the dragons' lairs. But the Crypt of the Hero is also a point near Ashgrove that could be used to fortify things. And I believe a semblance of respite where I used to love hanging out might be also a critical point near Arzenag's lair. And it would be so funny to cut Arzenag's lair and realm in half. That would be so mad, and maybe, I don't know, do something rash.
I did say, when I said that there were others who tried this,
Mm-hmm.
they did overstep their bounds. I need your word that this system will not be abused.
This system will only be enforced to drive back the chromatic dragons until we deal with Tiamat's cohorts. As soon as they're done, they will be not needed anymore. I understand balance.
Good. I don't want you to repeat what Karthus tried.
I'm not a god.
You see, Karthus attempted a very similar method. Except his method wasn't to target dragons, it was to target non-Netherese.
Yeah.
I want your word that once it's done, you destroy the system.
Can I get something in kind for doing both?
Yes. What do you need?
I will say this to start. I will promise that I will destroy the system upon the conclusion of us
When it's done.
getting Faerun back to its proper place.
Yes, when it's done, of course.
I want a failsafe.
What do you mean?
Archie sort of does a bit of a smile. A failsafe for me. I can't really be gaining knowledge and be one of your upstanding knowledge gathering heroes if I'm dead. I'm not saying I want my memories reformed after what happened in Neverwinter. I quite like where I am now.
You are better this way, in my opinion.
It might not be a semblance of my life now, but in the future, if I were to pass away, I wish to have a semblance of a new life where I actually get to live a normal life for once.
Away from wizarding.
I might be a wizard. I might be a sorcerer. I might be a warlock. I could be someone completely different. That's not for me to decide. As I said, I just want to fail safe.
You wish to be reincarnated
Correct.
when it's done.
Yes.
He smiles and says, I look forward to seeing what the new Archie does.
I look forward to living it. I believe we've come to an accord.
We have.
Other than that, I have one last question. The metallic cone in the desert. Why would an ancient blue dragon want some Netherese ruin?
A good question.
Oh no. I think I might know something. I'm gonna DM it to you, Matt, just in case I'm right.
Okay. I'll before I answer, I want to see what you say because I'm curious. She says, "Well, allow me to show you." As I'm waiting for Sep to message it.
I gotta find it. Oh, I gotta find her name because her name is so weird.
Cool. I think you're not on the right track, so it's fine. Given what you said. Archie, you were
Okay.
shown.
I will be happy if I'm not on the right track because it would be horrifying if I was on the right track.
Yep.
Isn't that what
Archie,
you like, though?
To a
Um,
point.
Archie, you are shown a vision of a Netherese city flying in the sky in all its glory. As you see this city flying, Ioun, you hear Ioun's voice as she says, "Their cities could not fly forever, as I'm sure you can appreciate.
Yes.
It takes a lot of effort, energy, power. While it was rare, only once every couple of years, their cities did have to land and refuel. You watch as the flying city that in the vision begins to descend and come in to dock on a large cone-shaped structure. The top of the cone opens up, and you watch as a pulsing of pure magical energy, which you recognize to be a magical ley line.
There you go, Matt. One of the most truly horrifying things.
Yep, it's not that. As you watch, Archie, as a magical ley line shoots from the top of the cone into the base of the flying city, recharging its magical banks to allow it to keep flying.
Archie gets a light bulb turns on in his brain as he looks at Ioun. I think I found a power source. And by me, I mean you.
Hmm.
That thing could power this thing that I want for millennia. And I'll only need it for a few years.
Archie, make me an Arcana check with advantage.
I have a plan, Arthur. I just need a $2 trillion stimulus package.
Arthur, we have a plan. We just need some Netherese Tahiti.
I have a plan, Arthur.
So for Archie, you know that there are ley lines that run underneath the entire world.
Yep.
You realize this is a Netherese refueling station, which redirects a magical ley line upwards to overcharge or to charge objects, like a flying city.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few instances in history where people have thrown themselves into ley lines to try to gain more power.
Yep.
Sometimes, or most of the time, those individuals are destroyed.
Yep.
But if someone is of sufficient power, say an ancient dragon,
Yeah.
and threw themselves into a ley line, they could be supercharged.
Yeah. I know where this is going.
And you get a sense this is Yazam Alex's plan. Ian looks at you and says, I see that you understand the gravity of the situation with that.
Yeah. I don't like that. It's a lot of magic. I have a plan.
Mm.
It'd be really funny if Yazam Alex did all the hard lifting for me to just sweep the power from under his nose to do what I need to hold them all out.
Mm.
That would be humorous.
Mm.
But the real question is, how do I do that? I'll need a device to siphon the magic and channel it elsewhere. Which means I'll need to find other ley lines, which means I need to put things at different ley lines, which means that I need to find a beacon or create a beacon that can hold the magic, that can spread it throughout the ley lines. Oh god. Tycoon's gonna have a lot of work to do.
I think I just lost a few intelligence points.
An interweb of magical force that holds our chromatic dragons throughout the half of the Sword Coast. Using the power of a Netherese refueling station. I sound batshit insane. But it'd be cool.
It's worth noting that, Archie, you understand that if Yazam Alex was able to get this going, that could elevate Yazam Alex beyond Ashes Thindar's power by far.
Yes. That being said, he wouldn't want any, rodents coming in and stealing his prize.
Mm.
And we've dealt with Netherese stuff before. He has not, to my knowing. It could take him a long time to open it up. Maybe I can use this as leverage. Maybe I can get under Ashes Thindar's nose and be like, there's someone trying to become better than you. Wonder if he knows. I wonder if I can create a little bit of civil war between the blue and the red. A bit more than there already is, that is.
Ian says, well, I trust you will do what you do best.
I will do what I do, and what I do is what I do. What I
Ian says,
do.
Ian says, well, if if you don't have any more questions.
I don't have any more questions.
Then in that case, it is time to send Navixel back to hell.
Yep.
I wish you all the best. We'll be watching. She looks back at her book and begins to read again, and in a flash, you are back in your sanctuary.
Stuart!
The steward appears. Oh, yes, sir.
I need your help creating. Well, not your help. Well, I do need your help. I have an idea.
Very good, sir.
Follow me to the war room.
Okay, he follows you to the war room. I presume you gather the party as well.
Yep.
Okay, you all are gathered from your various training things. Igna's there as well.
Oh,
This
Oh,
happened.
just 1
Good.
second. There's a knock on my door.
it's me. Matt! Matt!
Matt, open the door.
Open the door!
That'd be so fucking.
I haven't played, Matt! Oh. That cat meme. Oh. Play old Josh. Play cricket on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
And fucking my life flashed before my eyes.
I'm here. Sorry.
Did you get a ball to the face?
Well, I was fielding, and this guy hit the ball excessively hard towards my general direction.
Oh shit.
Lucky my hands were there to stop it. Because they weren't. I was in trouble.
So I'm back. So, you all are gathered, all of you, in the war room.
Do it.
Stuart is there.
I'm guessing I had records of all the ley lines under the earth within Sword Coast.
Yes, I do.
Can you bring them up on our map?
They all appear. It's a crisscrossing network across the entire coast.
Now, Matt,
Yes.
on the map that we have, is there a line of a ley line that I can sort of do that? I'm going to do like a line here, so don't mind me. That's sort of like, you know, obviously it's going to start down low near Baldur's Gate, probably, like down here somewhere.
Yep.
And then goes towards like Dragonspear, towards Nivixel's castle, up to this mountain, and then sort of creep back around towards the Crypt of the Hero and up to the north.
Yep. Are you drawing on the map? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
I was just about to say, are we supposed to be seeing this? Okay,
Oh,
there
there
we
it is.
go.
There it is. Yes. Not quite on that line. There are little bits that sort of poke out, like over here, sort of idea and things. It's not a straight line.
No, but like this is
in
the
the-
general direction I was thinking, whether it needs to go more north or like more to the east or whatever. This is my general like basis thought line.
Yeah. Yes. There is roughly a line in that direction.
If there is a line that you would do later after the game, that is the semblance of line Archie would be doing on this map. And he would be
Yes.
like, here, 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 here. He's pointing at the ley lines.
Yep. So you will watch as Archie highlights one particular ley line that has roughly that shape. Sorry, a network that's sort of bouncing between nodes.
Hey, Tycan,
Yes.
how's that hammer arm feeling?
A little rusty. Needs to work off some excess vacation time.
I've been thinking about things all wrong. Instead of protecting city by city with dragon wards, why don't I just build a giant fuck off wall?
Oh, okay.
A barrier. Just for chromatic dragons.
They would have
One of our
to
biggest
be-
opponents at the moment is the fact that we're getting assaulted on all fronts, with no real defense against it.
It would still need a ceiling.
Not necessarily. Because this will connect with the ley lines of the weave. It will have a ceiling. No one will know where it is. And if any dragon runs into it, they perish. Do you see where I'm coming from?
It would also
I
go
do, and I like
extremely
it.
like far underground.
Exactly. So they can't dig under either. This is using the ley lines of the earth and the weave to a different manner. Basically, I was going to retrofit the Dragon Wards to be more of a channeling beacon of the power to create this barrier. It will still only be used against chromatic dragons, but we have some semblance of Dragon Wards already, correct? Which can be used as channeling points for now. But here, boop. I'd point at the ley line, at the cone from the dream where it was, where there is a ley line. Bop.
Mhm. Okay.
I got information about the cone. So, an ancient Netherese fueling point, extremely loaded with magic. There's been stories of powerful beings using the powerful magic to try and empower themselves to become stronger by getting hit by the beam.
So we're putting me in the beam.
No. You're
It's a
going to
joke.
create something that we can put into the beam so that the giant blue ancient dragon can't go into the beam, and we use the power and the magical energy from the beam to power our wall.
Okay, I like it. So
We just need to figure out what we can build to withstand the beam.
Mm,
And
Well,
that's
that
where
happens-
you and me come in.
There happens to be a whole Netherese ruin filled with material.
Yeah. And there's a heap of adamantite in the Underdark. Between Elturel and Baldur's Gate. A forge. Grimforge. Technology built of adamantine and netherese alloy. I think that will do the trick. And then we need to find some sort of channeling crystal or device to channel the power to the other ley lines. And I think I have the perfect way to do that. I think the light bulb just switched. We can use the same semblance of the siphon that we just stopped in the hells. Instead of souls, we'll be siphoning magic.
Oh, that's a really fucking good idea.
mhm.
And we need to go to Baldur's Gate to, uphold the end of the agreement that we had with Baphomet.
Ugh.
I know it's bad, but the thing is, having that knowledge now, we could use it for our own means. Those devices would be working in a similar way, just for souls rather than magic. So if we could not create a machine, but create a catalyst like what was used in those machines. We don't even need to steal all the magic. We just need to steal a bit of it so it'll last a decent amount of time. These things used to fill Netherese cities for years, decades. No.
And I'll remind you, Archie, as well. When you were in Akantea,
Yeah.
there was that bridge you went across to get to the center bit where the Godslayer was,
Mm-hmm.
and underneath the bridge was a ley line encircling the city,
Mm-hmm.
holding it in place. You're pretty sure that even though you don't know how to redirect a ley line, that system was holding the ley line in place, so you could use that as a template.
They put a ley line in the city?
Yes, there was like an outer ring going around that center point where the weapon was.
Matt,
Out-
Matt, I have an idea, and it's really bad.
Hmm.
I mean, you're the only one coming up
Can
with
I create a
ideas, that's
template
fine.
of that inside the safe house here?
Like a miniature ley line circling around the safe house.
Yes. To be a center point for this wall.
You certainly can.
Because this area is full of magic and everything anyway, as well as the resources, and something that we're going to be come back to, and something that Archie and the Steward would be able to use to channel and maybe, I don't know, move the power of said very powerful ley line power into the area.
Mm,
We have the gate spell initially just generated here.
mm. All coming together.
Oh god, fucking Archie's brain is so big right now. I can hear Sandraya's fucking ears fucking just bouting smoke, just listening to Archie. Oh god. Let's do it.
Her steam engine brain has crashed.
Can you grab the schematics of Akantea that I got and bring them here quickly?
Of course. And he begins that process.
I'll look for something about the ley line. I probably would have written it down. I probably would have got it.
Yep. You sort of saw it and didn't really look too closely at it, but now with all the pieces coming together, you realize that, yeah, you could do this. It would involve going to Akantea and actually going down next to the ley line and looking at what materials they've used to hold it in place.
I'm gonna do a really cool scene here. Prepare yourself.
Yep.
I grab the ley line.
Yep.
Like I grab the ley line and like duplicate it on like this hollow board that we have.
I imagine doing like a Tony Stark thing. That just like,
Yeah, yeah. And I grab it and I put it on our safe house here, and then it like glows, illuminates. The power siphons from the key, like the fuel station, down to the safe house, like a little funnel, and then the wall.
Mm.
What do you think, huh? Pretty cool, right?
Hell yeah.
That being said, if we can do this, we only have to worry about one force traveling through the wall, and that's William Dark. We can use resources elsewhere to try and actually, you know, reform the realm to a semblance of speaking, or like to a certain point. Instead of everyone cowering because they don't know if the dragons are going to attack, they don't have to worry about that anymore. We can start getting resources, we can start getting food, we can start rallying an army to defend ourselves. And maybe, I'm hoping with this, the metallic dragons will come out and actually speak to us.
You mean the 5 that are left?
Yes. Because the thing is, once we get rid of Nivixol, all the other dragons are going to get stronger.
By the way, as you were explaining this, Sashi, Igna's just watching, fascinated by this.
This is the first time Igna hasn't seen Archie actually be like
Yeah,
a dad.
she's just staring at this and says, "This could work."
He is the smart
I
one.
hope it does. I bloody hope it works. I'm sick of chasing tails around all the time and having to worry about every single corner of our fronts. I want to have some fun too, you know. No one likes a war when you're always on the defensive.
Well, that's why I'm here. Why I was hunting.
Mm-hmm. And we were about to hunt one of the most dangerous game. Well, that's my plan. And this is what we're going to put forward after we deal with Nivixol as well as go to Baldur's Gate, because there's a lot of things that we're going to have to do in Baldur's Gate. The lift of chores gross. And it seems that I need to be the butler and I need to, you know, take out the trash. So to speak.
Igna says, "But we are still going to kill Nivixel."
That's what we're going to be doing right now.
Good.
But he is preparing for us too.
Yeah, we already have everything set up for him. Might as well do it. Can't just wait around.
We're not literally just going to be like, hey, everyone, prepare for war and then leave. I'm the kind of general that likes being on the front lines, as all generals should be.
I'm right with you there.
You get the road. You rode a dragon.
Did I?
You did.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I did.
I was there, my little old green self, in the middle of all the bullshit. But still. I wasn't like a glowing light beam of death and destruction like this person. I had to point at Tarkan.
I am the Death Ray incarnate.
Flash.
Igna says, "Well, that's our long-term plan then, yes?"
Correct.
Well, it's your long-term plan. Can we go kill a dragon now?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right.
Are you ready to go kill the dragon?
I am the ready.
As you're all ready, it is time. What is your plan? Where do you go? What do you do?
We're teleporting in.
Straight into the lair?
Yeah.
Okay.
we should definitely let the front line know that we are doing that, though.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to make sure everyone's prepared for the assault and each side, because like I told Matt about the bullywugs and
Yes, the bullywugs, yes.
and stuff. We're going in.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Charge!
Massive fucking shit ready. We're going in.
All right. So, you all gather
Mhm.
at the gate room. I presume, Tarkan, you are summoning Saber?
Oh yeah.
And I
Here?
presume...
I got a silver.
Sorry?
I thought it was silver.
Silver is the horse. Saber is the
Everything target.
Dragon now.
Dragon.
Dragonel. The Dragonel.
It used to be a tiger, but they got reincarnated. They got the upgrade treatment.
They freaking turned into a Zoid.
And
I love
you,
Zoids.
and you do send a message to them, Archie, letting them know your people know what you're doing.
Correct.
Okay. You get a sending back saying from Eliza, who's the leader of the Blue Moon.
Mm-hmm.
We've just started the offensive.
Good. We are ready to go, everybody.
Okay. As you step in, the gate is activated. Going into the lair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me 5 minutes to prepare something.
Because, yeah. We don't go half measures here. We go straight into the freaking... the moor. So to speak.
Okay, it's making sure that's good. Yep, okay. And I need those. Give me 5 minutes. Go have a bathroom break or a water break or something.
I'm making breakfast, so you're good.
I've been standing to keep myself from being drowsy for any reason.
It sounded like you had your hand in your mouth like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, that is because floss.
Because floss?
Yeah, floss. You know, the shit that you put
Okay.
between your teeth make it better.
You mean food?
I said make it better, not worse.
Then why is it highlighting stuff? Oh, yeah. That one. That one.
Also, is that white line the wall?
That is the, in theory, wall.
In theory, wall.
Think of it less of like a physical wall and more of like a series of points that resonate with each other to make this giant energy barrier.
No,
in the area.
don't worry, I understood.
It's a good strategy. I like it when it all comes together.
Scarlet may not have understood as much, but I understood. Look, she has a -1. That's what she is. Floss always hurts my mouth.
Me too.
From here on, assume that all three of us have 2 potions of superior healing prepared.
I am a potion of superior healing.
While that is true, you may need it.
I mean, I would need it because I can, because if it's attached to my belt, I don't have to waste my turn to do it. And I can still smite.
Yep, smite for days.
I
It's in
added
the
it.
party loot, but let's just assume that we all have 2, right?
Oh man, I just remembered. I'm really excited because the one spell I picked for my cleric spell actually helps my smite. Because what did I pick? I think I picked it's called Holy Weapon or something, and it basically adds an additional 2d8 on my weapon attack. So that's even more d8s for radiant damage of smites.
God damn it. And we all have potions of acid resistance that we will drink before we
Get that paladin smite!
Smite, smite, smite.
Okay. Just gonna grab a quick drink. I'll also need one of them. Hold on. Is that in there? There it is. Excellent. And that one. Nice and big, and then rotate it. And I need some more of those. So I was honestly expecting you going a different route. I had to prepare something. I do apologize.
what their route was there. Charging through the front gate? Now we teleport into the front gate.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my drink and then we'll be good. So, you drink your potions?
Yes.
Which potions?
Okay, so those of you who had them, acid resistance potions.
Oh, right. Who had those?
Someone had them?
How many were made? Because I don't have one in my inventory.
What are you talking?
Acid.
Who had the acid resistance potions?
They're in the party loot. There's 8 in there.
Oh,
there you go.
I was gonna say we had enough for everyone, I think.
Oh, and Igna's there too. There she is. And I'll get her stat sheet up.
How long does
Cool.
one last?
1 hour.
Yeah.
And I need my dice.
We also got a
dice.
haste potion each, right?
I
Yes.
have no haste potion.
I believe that one only lasted a minute, though.
Getting my dice.
Potion of speed, doing man.
So
Yeah,
everyone who drinks a potion, you drink a potion. Remove that from the party loot, please.
I'll take an
I'm
acid.
currently making my breakfast, but I'll drink a resist acid thing.
Me too.
Okay.
I'll edit it. So we got us 4 plus.
Ignis.
She's gonna drink one. Igna's gonna drink one. Right?
Igna's not going to bother because she has a black dragon cloak that she didn't have before.
Hey, look at that. She
Stole it.
She came prepared.
She stole it.
mean,
You
I
also notice that
I
Igna
don't need
has.
to drink one either because I have.
You also notice as you're all standing in the gate room ready and drinking your potions, Igna draws her sword, which is a rapier, which is different to the one she had the last time you saw her. This rapier is crackling with lightning, and you, Thanraya, notice it has the symbol on the hilt of Tempest.
High five.
Nice.
There's something different about her. She's definitely done something because you know she has that little like scar from Tempest, and she never really followed it before.
Let's go.
What's the 10 hit points at this point, so? Because I assume you've done it. 17.
Yes. It's always our current max level plus 4.
Okay.
Igna
Which
has that.
actually
that to-
we're level 13, so this should be 18, right? No.
13 plus.
Yeah,
4
yeah,
is,
it's still 17. My bad.
I'm giving Kalaya the 10 hit points as well.
Yep.
I've given Kalaya and Saber the 10 hit points. Charlie's getting it. I presume Thanraya is in hybrid form.
Yes.
Take that on first. So I'll remove the other token.
Anyone-
I thought there was one too many tokens on my map here, and I realized I have 2 Thanrayas.
So this is just a test run of a weapon attack.
Oof. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. So
Hold on. Is Crown of Stars not concentration?
oh,
No.
No, it's not.
Holy shit.
Crown of Stars is cool as fuck.
Crown of Stars is correct.
So assuming that this is not going to take an hour. Good. So we're teleporting straight in, right?
so you think?
That's what we think.
Okay.
That's what we hope.
I'm guessing that we'll try to teleport in and we'll smack into a wall.
Let's hope not.
The typical one.
I drink the vial of liquid luck,
Okie dokie.
which I think gives me 1 luck point for 8 hours, right?
That is correct. I believe that's correct.
And then I will activate my Crown of Stars.
Okay, as you activate it, little stars begin to float around your head. So the teleportation happens. You have all of your potions drunk and ready to go. Firstly, I need, where is the ambience for heavy rain?
Probably over there. No. You have to scroll down a bit more.
What?
There you go. You got it.
Oh, can you see it?
No.
Oh, okay.
that
I was so confused.
was the point.
That's all.
I was more confused of why you thought I could see it.
Yeah. So the gate happens. You step through, and in an instant, you slam into a wall of pure force.
Oh.
5.
Call it. It's the match special.
5, 13. 13 plus that is 19 plus that 20. Each of you take 25 force damage.
Are we in combat?
Lucky for you, I'm immune to force damage.
Oh, really? Just immune to all
No,
damage. Yeah.
Yeah. How much was that? 25, did you say?
25.
25.
8 off the top.
I'm taking it off Saber and Kalaya.
You take it off me too.
So that.
With
Right,
the
sure.
temporary.
Cool. So you had 17 temps, so I'll add that in there.
So we lose 8.
And then minus 25. Cool.
If we're not in combat, I'll just reapply it.
As you slam into just a wall of some sort of force, and you feel yourself ejected, and you land face down in the mud.
Oh, we're definitely in combat.
You are all prone in the mud. Down here, this represents the main battle line.
Oh, wow, we didn't even get past the front line.
You see the main battle line. You see, this is just representative, but there's Abishai, there's knights, there's commoners on both sides. There are commoners. Those that Phaela has rallied and those that Navixel has forced. You see bullywugs running through the mud, and it is between knee and waist deep mud that they are fighting in. You see black dragons that are just strafing groups of warriors they run in, that you can see in the distance down this way. In the distance, you can see a beacon of light as Dawn, if you remember the Asamal you saved, has activated
I love Dawn.
her radiant consumption. You can see just this beacon of light as she's burning a path. It is absolute chaos. To your very far left, over this way, in this direction, you can see a section of the battle line has entirely broken down, as there is just a shadow over that area of Navixel's forces. And you can see gnashing claws and limbs going flying. You recognize Meanlocks in Navixel's battle line, tearing through them. It's raining over there a lot more heavily than it is here, as you realize it's raining leeches on Navixel's army. And it looks like the hag is doing her bit. You all land prone. You are between two ballistas, which are manned by some Abishai and things. Behind you, up screen, about 150, 200 feet away, you can see the entrance to Navixel's lair itself. Oh, initiative.
We should just book it.
Or am I?
Oh,
Oh, there I am.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, I'm either gonna roll above a 15 or below a 5. There's never in between with this guy. Oh, come on!
Not quite in between, but it's more than 5.
That's what I'm saying. Could you move the saber token to back, please?
Leave a token to the back.
Yeah, so I can control both.
There
Oh, it reapplied my temp HP.
Oh, that's weird. It's not to the back for me. Roll20 keeps doing this when I try to do this in my games. Oh well. I'll just
If you
the-
drag,
do this.
if you drag your token in again, it should fix it.
it's to the back for me.
Oh, okay. So if I
Same.
do this. Nope. So I do this. Nope.
You had a
It's
6,
not for
right?
me. Yeah, I had a 6.
Okay, I'll just. Is that not in the back? Is that in the back for you now?
Bring Tycad to the front.
Yeah, if I bring it to the front, I'll see if that works. Try it now.
Let's see. Where's my Tycan? Nope. Oh, that's
Working.
the wrong thing deleted.
Maybe reload. Because
Yeah,
it's working for me.
yes, yeah. You know if that works?
If not, I could deal with it.
Okay, we'll
It,
battle on.
it does not work. I'll just put this here
Okay,
and then I'll just do
okay, cool.
this. And
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. So you all land face first, prone in the mud, and you are submerged. It is deep enough that you can be submerged in the mud. Scarlet, you are up first.
Which side of the front line are we on?
You are about in the middle.
Sorry,
I,
is the
guys,
bu-
we kill everything. Problem solved.
is the ballista friendly or not?
Oh, sorry. The main front line is here.
Yes.
The ballistas are behind the front line. These are Navixal's ballistas. You can tell because there are Abishai and Navixal's knights.
Okay, I was just making sure that those that we were actually behind their front line.
Yep.
That's what I was wondering.
You are behind their front line, and there are explosions. There's like walls of fire and fireballs going off, and carnage just all over.
I did ask a question in DMs though.
Did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that. What was that? Oh, what do you mean by that?
What it says.
What do you mean the weight? Do you mean how much it weighs?
No, what it can fire.
It can fire probably a 30-40 pound ballista bolt.
Just the weight of that thing would hurt alone.
Hmm.
So we can fire Scarlet. Got it.
Yep.
I'm wearing medium armor. I don't think that's possible.
No, but you're a midget. It's fine.
I was actually
I thought you were supposed to
debating
yeet
firing
those.
myself from one of them.
I can
that'd be
hear
fun,
the
though.
cog ticking in your head, Sol.
Yep.
Don't worry.
It is a heavy ballista. These two ballistas are on little bits of raised ground, so they're not quite in the mud, but they are firing about 30 to 40 pound ballista bolts.
Do you think I'd be able to be fired? If I tried?
Maybe, but these are firing away, just so you know.
Oh, I know. I don't care.
And the lair is up.
I know.
What do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do, and I'll see if we can do it.
Well, first I need to own the
Um,
ballista.
So, firstly, before you move,
Oh yeah, yeah.
You are-
I need to do this first.
so you are. So, firstly, so you do that. Everyone gets 16 temps.
Yeah.
I'm applying it for Saber. And for Kalea. And for Charlie.
Yeah, everyone, because everyone took damage over the temp.
So,
Probably.
so Scarlet, you started off prone. Your head ringing from the bouncing from the teleportation.
Yep.
So you're prone. So it's half a movement to get up, and you are in waist deep mud to get up to this hill. It is going to be difficult terrain. And it is pelting down with rain. There's lightning in the skies. It's just awful.
Do
Lightning in the
I
skies. Fan Ray abuse the lightning.
do I ignore some of it due to Mariner?
Yeah, sure, I'll allow it.
Sweet.
I will say, with your movement, you can get to. Yeah, you can get up here.
I can.
Yes. You sort of appear and you sort of swim a bit to get to a point when you're out of the mud.
Cool.
But you are all coated in mud. In fact, the front line here, it's hard to tell who is on which side because they are all covered in mud.
Yeah, but I know who this is.
You know who that is?
I'm gonna smack him.
Up here and up here are like raised sections, so you're out of the mud there. You run up to this Abishai who's just shouting, fire again, and you run up.
13.
What's his armor class? Sorry, his armor class dropped off my thing.
Oh, sweet, I hit them.
Yeah, he has an armor class of 0. Apparently.
Hell yeah. Well, his armor class did drop
Have you
off.
been having this issue? Every time I import monsters, they never have their HP or armor class or anything.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
I have to like manually set it every damn time.
He's not surprised because he is in active combat, so a 13 does miss.
16.
But the 16 does hit as you carve into this Abishai for 16 points of damage. Oof.
27 for 15.
Oh, that one misses. As you carve into this guy, he cries out in pain. He's now bloodied. Is that your turn?
Yes, and marked.
Okay. Here's marked. Archie! Your head is ringing and you are submerged in mud.
Sending you something.
Oh, that's fine. Yes. What was that one? Very good. I like it. I'll make a note for myself.
Yeah, I think I said that before at the end of the last
Yep.
session, but
Yep.
I didn't
Yeah,
set
I
it up.
forgot.
And I would have set that up during like when I was doing everything because of the last 10 days. So.
Yes, so it is up. I have a note for myself now as well. But you're submerged in mud, Archie. I'll do.
I lift my head up.
Mm. It is chaos. You can see because you're detect magic glasses. The hag's magic is working carnage on the right side of the battle map. Like in that direction. Over there.
All right.
Also, can you see the rain?
Yes.
Excellent. So getting up is half movement, Archie, and you're in difficult terrain.
I mean, yeah. Possibly. Maybe. Is there any like rocks to the north near the cave, like that I can stand on in the mud, or is it just mud everywhere?
It's mud for about 80 feet in that direction before you actually get up and elevated.
Mm. Okay. I will ask one question to everyone here out of character. Do we want to fight or do we want to go?
Well, I would love to take the fight immediately, but my character wants to help.
I want to at least get the ballistas out of the way.
That's another thing that would be nice to do.
Ballista out of the way?
Both of them.
Okie dokie.
And I will point out as well, Scarlet, as you're that close, and Archie, because you're really good at noticing things, the ballistas are firing ballista bolts that have silver shards in them.
Cool,
and they're
cool.
they're not firing at the ground. They're firing at the air above the battle, showering silver down on the Order of the Blue Moon soldiers, who are all in their Lycan forms.
Well. I don't want to use really big spells. That doesn't mean I can't use other spells. There's mechanisms on these ballistas and stuff, right?
Yeah, they're
That make them
ballistas.
work and stuff. Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just mundane ballistas.
They are. They look to be mundane ballistas, just firing bolts with exploding silver powder.
Okay, on this ballista over here, I'm going to cast magic missiles on just the mechanisms that are breakable, so it won't fire. Pretty much.
On which one, right or left?
The right, the one
The
that
right.
like, the one that Scarlet's not near. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. As you fire the magic missiles,
Yep.
they fire out and they slam into particular points. You notice there's tension points. There's bits and pieces on it that just shatter from the magic missile.
Yep.
As it does, the ballista bolt that was on there sort of just rolls off into the side.
Yep. Very good. I'm going to move.
Putting an X on it, it is thoroughly exploded. As you sort of like climb up out of the muck and you sort of like moving, the mud is not sticking to your suit because it is magical.
Little Archie's gonna take a little seat on top of this one
Okay.
and dangle his little feetsies off the edge.
Yep, he's like, oh.
He's on the arrow.
He's on the arrow. Okay. And is that your turn?
Yeah. Can't
Alright.
do much else.
Cool. It's Emily's turn. These guys see their ballistas broken and they go, rah! For all of your reference, this person here looks to be a commoner. They look to be about 12 or 13 years old in armor that doesn't quite fit.
Rah, 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 rah.
And they run into the
Every time
Abishai.
I hear about child doing military action, I just think of a scene from like Dynasty Warriors 5 where Zhao Yun just ends the child with the back end of his spear because he doesn't want to kill them.
I think in Metal Gear Solid 4.
The Abishai flaps its wings, flies over, and is going to land next to you, Archie.
Oh, hi.
This guy is going to wade into the mud up to Kalaya. And this one here is looks to be a man in his early 60s. And he gets to about here. Over here, this guy is going to use his action to pull the lever as this ballista does fire.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Okay.
As the ballista is fired, I am going to cast Archie's Enhanced Projectile.
Ooh.
And I select the ballista bolt.
Okay.
And the ballista bolt flies in the air. And then is going to ram into this dragon. Why not?
Okay. This dragon is on the ground, currently clawing at some of the Blue Moon soldiers.
So I'm going to do a spell attack roll, just as a semblance of if it hits or not.
Yep.
So a 25,
That hits.
and it does an extra 1d8 force damage. So the ballista hits it for whatever damage it would do, plus 3 force damage into
Okay.
the dragon.
The ballista fires, and then in midair it suddenly redirects and slams into the dragon from behind. It roars in pain.
Good.
This one over here is gonna run around.
She points at the guy behind the ballista and says, "That guy did it."
The dragon sort of like looks back and growls, and it's gonna start turning and coming this way.
Oh, I love being a bundle of chaos on the field of battle.
Hey, I think you're in trouble, sir. You should probably get off the ballista at this point.
The dragon's gonna get to here actually. It's just gonna like wade through the mud without any issue and get to about there. This guy is going to run up and see Mini Archie. This one looks to be a middle-aged man, probably in his mid-30s. This one here turns to face you, Scarlet, and this one is an 8-year-old child with a little spear.
Oh boy.
Child.
If you get hit by an 8-year-old child, you're not living it down.
If you get hit by an 8-year-old child, you're just getting beaten up in the playground because you're also a child.
The dragon, sorry, the dragon just slightly gets here.
You don't want to
and
take
this
this
guy-
fight, child.
And this guy did use his action to pull the ballista bolt, but he's going to move around to here, Scarlet.
Oh, ho.
The rest of the battle line just continues to fight along as best they can.
Right.
And that is one of them. So, first order of business. This black dragon in a it's that wide. Okay. I'm gonna aim there in a 30-foot line. So it'll hit like there. The dragon gets to there and it exhales a blast of acid. I need Tycan, Saber, and Archie to all make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Let me get my stat sheet open for Saber.
Is it breathing it?
It's breathing it.
Is Black Dragon a cone or a line?
It's a line.
Yeah. Who's he hitting?
It's hitting you and Tycan and Saber.
Oh.
And also the Abishai, but the Abishai is immune to acid, so...
The Saber gets my aura, right?
Yeah.
I'm great at these. Boom.
Archie is just in the aura. So Archie gets a 15.
Yes.
Tycan, you all save. Mad.
Oh.
So, you all save and take 25 points of acid damage.
Which
You
is
are... so Archie is halved to 12.
12.
Tycan is halved to 12. Saber takes 25.
Also
Yeah.
half again because acid resistance.
Is Saber on acid resistance?
No. If I was thinking, I would have given him my potion instead of me, but
As it unleashes its breath weapon on you all got your damage?
Wait, did I
yes.
get hit as well?
Yeah, I
no.
got it.
No, it was sort of a line up just getting Archie and Tycan.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. I was just trying to. see what-
Dragon then comes up here and that's its turn. It is also going to... doesn't have that, that's fine, cool. Over here, this middle-aged guy is going to attempt to hit your Manifested Mind, Archie, to no effect. Even if Manifested Mind was physical, he wouldn't have hit it. Scarlet, the child here, is going to swing their weapon at you. What is your armor class?
22.
They hit.
Oh no, I was kidding. I didn't mean it.
Scarlet, this child who's just fanatical about Navixel goes, yeah, and runs up and slams you with a spear for 4 points of damage.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Scarlet had splinters that hurt worse.
Probably.
The Abishai next to you, Scarlet, is going to attack you. It's going to attempt to bite you first. It's going to miss. It's then going to make 2 scimitar attacks at you. One of the scimitars hit for 8 points of damage. And the knight that did use his action to fire the thing, he's going to action surge. And he's going to come in, Scarlet, with 2 greatsword attacks. One of them does hit you, Scarlet, as he swings twice. He hits you for 10 points of damage.
What's the to hit?
24.
I'll use one.
Use one.
Yeah. It misses.
Okay, as he swings twice, as he burns his action surge, but you sort of parry the blow. That's over there. On the other side, Igna is attacked by this child soldier and misses. This knight runs up to Kalaya, and he's going to swing twice on Kalaya. I believe a 19 hits Kalaya.
Yes. Class
Cool.
17.
Cool. Kalaya takes 10 points of damage as the greatsword gets through.
God damn.
He's going to action surge and do it again.
1 second. Kalaya's thingies are all weird. Hold on. And then, what was the
The damage on the first attack was 10.
16? Yeah, okay. So,
The guy then action surge and attacked 2 more times. He hits both times for 15 total damage.
okay, so now 0, 10. And then, did you say 15 for both?
Yes, from both hits.
Okay. I think 36 HP, I believe. Okay.
Okay, that's him. This one's done. This one pulls up a crossbow and fires it at you, Archie.
Huh?
It's a 15 to hit.
If I remember correctly, that's my AC. So
It looks to be your AC. He hits you for 3 points of damage.
Ow.
Cool. That's all of them. So the battle line is continuing on. You see an adult black dragon that is currently strafing the battle line. It's melting both sides. You then watch, as it's now the allies' turn, as multiple large tendrils shoot up out of the mud, wrapping around the adult black dragon that's strafing the line and ripping it into the ground as you watch the Froghemoth rise up and take
There's no Froghemoth here. Hold up.
Yeah, the Bullywugs are here.
Oh, let's go.
And you watch as the Froghemoth takes the adult black dragon into a death roll. For ally, Charlie is going to do stuff. Yeah, the Froghemoth's here because the Bullywugs are here, and it's their secret weapon. Charlie is going to stab the dragon. Unfortunately, he does not hit. Igna was not aware there would be child soldiers here.
Oh, oops. Slipped our mind, ignorant. Don't worry about it. Just stab him. It's fine.
You can knock him out.
She goes, okay. Well, shouts, okay. She is going to attack the child soldier. She hits. As
Now
she
that's a
hit,
fun sentence I never thought I'd hear.
as Igna swings her rapier and sort of like hits the poor child in the side of the head and knocks them out in one blow. They fall to the mud and are submerged. Igna's then going to take her second attack on the knight. And this is not going to hit, unfortunately. This knight is a bit tougher. That is Igna's turn. She calls out, should we get them out of the mud or... and that's her turn.
If you don't want them to suffocate.
Thunraya.
How far away is this dragon that's right in front of me?
It is considered to be in that space, so...
Is it flying?
It is on the ground.
Oh.
It's come right up. It wants to get up nice and personal.
Are we? Is it okay for me to assume that I can hit it with my weapon from where I'm standing, or do I need to move closer?
You can hit it where you are standing. It's half
Okay.
movement to get up, but you are in melee already, so it's okay.
Okay, I will half movement get up.
Yep.
And I will swing.
Swing better. Oof.
Oh my god. One moment, please. Because I'm gonna smite with that.
Oh boy. Okay, that's 20 plus 15 plus 26 plus 27. Awesome. So this dragon's run up and it's just about to take you all on. And how do you kill it?
It spews, it's running, and it's just like say like its head is lunging in to like bite. I
Yeah.
just sidestep and just bring the sword down and just crack with thunder, and its head just.
Awesome. The sound of thunder is drowned out by the roar of battle and the lightning of thunder overhead. It just comes straight through, and the dragon just collapses in the mud. Gone. To the horrified looks of the other militia. As you, in their eyes, one shot a dragon.
Thank you, Nori. I'll do my best.
This is gonna sound really lame, but I want to do it. I'll try and channel Tempest, right? Because it's raining, right?
Yeah, it's
I will put 1 foot on this dragon, and I will just roar as loud as I can, and that'll be like the rest of my action to try and intimidate everybody.
Yeah, make an intimidation check. Okay, as you roar out, we'll see what they do on their turn.
This is a knight in front, right?
Yes, this guy here is a knight.
Yeah, Kalai will attempt to. Is this enhanced bite? Is that with this the stim?
Let me have a look. Kalao? It ain't loaded. What's going on? I'll pop it out and see if it works. I cannot open Kalaya's sheet.
Oh, that's fine. I think I just answered my own question. 'Cause
Okay,
I
okay,
scrolled down a bit.
Yep.
Okay, Kalai will just normal bite him, or try to.
Yep.
17.
17 is a miss on the knight.
Thought it might be. That's his turn as well.
Okay, with Kalai gets a bite, and this knight sort of fighting off Igna and Kalai at the same time. Tykan, dragon has been killed.
Alrighty. So, which way do we need to run?
Up.
North.
Oh,
Well, east
I
on the
hope to help
map,
those people
north
down
on
there.
this map.
North on this map.
AKA the opposite direction that you want to go.
There's this right here, so I can go help Archie with this thing next to him. That's
Okay.
pretty spoopy to have next to him.
As you sort of pull yourself, you're covered in mud, Tykan.
Oh, I'm riding on Silver and our Saber, and we're flying.
Okay. Well, you sort of
We'll
landed
shake
mud,
this
so
mud
you're
off.
Yeah, that's fine. So this is Bishai. This devil. That hits. That hits.
Alright, so you know what? I'll just do one of these.
I think the Bishai's gonna have a bad day. Tykan burning the smites.
Nothing major.
As you swing twice, Tykan.
And the next attack. We'll just do normal.
Oof.
Oh, that's 22 damage.
Yep.
Awesome. As you swing twice, this Bishai is nearly dead.
And Silver, or Saber, I'm doing it now.
Hmm.
It's going to make 2 rend attacks.
Oh.
Oh, come on. Why couldn't I? Why'd you steal my crit?
How does Saber kill? a Bishai?
So, we fly forward. Tyken does 2 swings, one on removing an arm, one on the chest. Saber then tackles it into the mud, bites down on its neck, pulls its neck out of its neck,
Ooh.
and breaks
Ooh.
its neck at the same time. Like
It's-
you've seen like the
Yeah.
crocodiles do bite on the neck and shake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Excellent. Just
Crikey,
Bishai-
man.
And Archie gets a front row seat to that.
Nice.
And that's your turn, Tyken? Do you
Yep.
remain there? Cool. Scarlet, you are surrounded. But that's your element.
I would like to try and kill the guy in front of me first.
hmm
20 for 18.
Okay, you swing and hit this Bishai is badly injured.
Again. 23
And with that-
for 15.
And with that, the Abishai that you're fighting, you run him through Scarlet.
Sweet. I'm taking his spot.
Drops into them. Okay. I'll move him out of the way. Boop.
Where's the ballista pointed?
It's currently pointed sort of upwards, aimed above this area of the battlefield down here.
She's going to only, like, make a slight adjustment where it's more aimed at the troll.
Okay.
And then she's going to use her third attack to light the bolt on fire.
Okay, the bolt is now on fire. Yeah, the bolt is now on fire. It isn't fired yet. It's an action to fire it.
in action.
But it's an action to fire it.
Cool.
But the bolt is aimed at the troll, who is currently in the middle of fighting some commoners.
She is going to plant her banner in a way that makes it to where without moving the banner, they can't change the direction of the ballista.
Easy to do, just behind one of the wheels.
And she is then going to try and knock this kid out.
Okay.
There you go. Knocked out.
Knocked out. Plonk. Unconscious. You
And
definitely get a sense that they're not very good in combat, but the point is to make it so it's harder to use AoE attacks without
Yep.
killing them. The kid just cries and hits the ground.
and that's her turn.
It's a turn. Excellent. Archie.
Hey Archie, if you want, this is
me.
full on for you if you want. It's aimed
Oh.
and everything. She gestures at the flaming ballista. If you want to do something else, that's on you. I'm just giving you the option.
I want to walk away.
Like I said, I gave you the option. That's all.
Archie's gonna walk away.
Yep, okay, yep,
Slowly but surely moving away.
yep. Moving, wading through the mud.
Scarlet can catch up just fine.
You know, I'm right here if you wanted to get on the dragon.
The dragon's dead.
My dragon.
Archie literally just wading through, and he'll shoot like mini Archie will like just sword burst the freaking ballista.
Cool. Are you making it fire?
Sure.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. So you sword burst on the lever, and the ballista fires, and
Boom.
it crits the
Are you
troll in the
eating dinner?
back.
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus.
The ballista
worm
fires,
smells
and it crits the troll in the back, slamming into it, and the troll ignites. This poor troll. He's now burning.
Good. Its regeneration stopped.
The generation is stopped, and you watch as the people that are here start stabbing it with spears and stuff, and it's actually working. Is that your turn, Archie?
Huge pulse.
I can't. I'm slowly wading.
You're slowly waiting.
If Tygan wants to pick me up with the dragon, so be it.
Excellent. This guy realizes that he can't hit your manifested mind as it's floating around, so he's going to run around to here. This one runs forward at Igna. Cool. So, Scarlet, you're being attacked by a knight. This knight here is going to attack you.
Goal.
He hits once and then misses. As he hits you for 12 points of damage, Scarlet, as he swings his great sword at you.
Cool.
And as he swings, he says, "Fawn of Ixal!" This commoner runs up to you with a spear. And misses. This one's going to run out of Igna. And miss. And the knight is going to turn and swing its great sword once at Kalaya. Which is a 22 to hit for 11 points of damage.
God dang.
And then once at Igna. Which is going to hit her for 10 points of damage. Igna's going to save her Battlemaster stuff for when she gets into the lair. That's all the enemies. The battle continues. Igna is going to turn her weapon to the other commoner. And hits and knocks them out too. Oh, that one. And she's going to turn to this knight. Igna is actually going to do a thing. Igna uses her rapier to distract the knight and then looks at Kalaya and gives Kalaya a signal. Kalaya can use a reaction if it likes to make an attack.
Yes.
Commander Strike.
Yeah. 21.
That hits.
12 points of damage.
It is actually 18 points because you get bonus damage from the Commander Strike.
Oh shit.
And he needs to make a saving
DC
throw.
13.
Oh dear, that's a 3.
Hell yeah.
This knight is knocked prone and submerged in the mud.
Love it.
Where's the prone symbol? That one. That's Igna's turn. Charlie is going to begin moving as best he can. Yes, about here. And he's going to fire 2 force bolts at that knight that you're fighting. Scarlet.
Sweet.
They both hit. Woo, go him. For 14 points of damage. It's pew pew. As Charlie does that, that's the allies' turn done. Carnage continues around you. Rhea.
Yes.
Done.
I will. Give this knight a bad time.
Yeah, he's prone in the mud. You know where he is. So you have advantage to hit, so you hit him for 17 damage.
Wow.
The other one does miss, unfortunately, as he sort of rolls in the mud and sort of dodges your second strike.
Then Kalai will also. Yeah, Kalai will also attack with advantage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Becky, look at her butt. She's so big.
A pair of natural ones on advantage.
That is
It's
statistically
happening!
bullshit.
I think it's your turn, though.
Yes, that is my turn.
Again.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and we'll go over here and we'll pick up an Archie.
Hello.
Archie's now on a saber.
Wahoo!
We're gonna fly the opposite direction and drop him in the battlefield. I'm kidding.
Yeah, just drop him in the middle of the battle line.
Yeah, like after that, we're gonna action dash here and then free action let go.
Yep, okay, cool. Just drop him.
I would like to make an athletics or acrobatics check. Hold on.
Tested by Taika because he's pushing you with your foot, or with his foot.
So Taiken's basically moving with Archie to get to the lair as quick as possible.
Yeah, that's where Archie wants to go, and we took care of a lot of the big bads here. So
Okay, as you punch through them there. Scarlet.
Yes.
Turn.
What would it take to turn this thing around?
It's Blissa.
Yeah.
A lot of effort.
elbow grapes.
A lot of effort which you couldn't do with a knight on you, hitting you.
Right. But what kind of effort are we talking?
That'll be an opportunity attack from both the knight and this dude.
Besides that,
And an athletics check.
just in athletics?
It'll be your action.
We'll deal with it in a bit. Knight comes first.
Okay.
25 for 9.
Wing. Excellent.
13 probably misses.
13 does miss, unfortunately.
Nah, definitely misses.
You start swinging at this guy, and he's fairly skilled. He's bloodied, however.
15 for me. And Charlie, if he needs it.
Charlie will take it, as he was damaged.
Cool. That's it for now.
That's it for now. Cool. As you start swinging away, fighting. Archie, you are on the back of Saber, being flown. But you still have a view of things if you want to do something.
I don't really want to waste a heap of spell slots, that's the thing, but Mini Archie's still there.
He is.
Do. Hello.
Mini Archie flies behind the battle line.
Hello there.
will never know what hit them. They will never know. I don't really have too much other than... You know what, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the other troll.
At the other one, okay, cool. Good
I
move.
do a little bit of trolling. Oh.
Oh,
Oh
the
no.
firebolt fires and just sort of fizzles in the heavy rain, unfortunately.
Sad. I need to reteach my freaking manifest in mine. It's not doing good.
Back to school with you.
All right, that's your turn, Archie. As you're flying away.
Yep. I'm just going with Tycan.
All right. This guy is going to climb to his feet. As he climbs to his feet, he says, Nuvixal, the power you've invested in me, I need it now. His armor explodes.
Sorry.
Ha 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 ha.
That is
Yay.
unfortunate.
As you do recall, the hag did show you they were implanting slard tadpoles in people. He lets out a roar. That's his turn.
Wait, which one did that come out of?
The other night that Igna was fighting.
Oh,
It is a red slard. A large toad-like creature. It's his action to transform, so that's all he can do. This one here, being beaten pretty thoroughly by you, Scarlet, is going to do the same.
do this.
His armor explodes, and he is now a slug.
Oh,
He is still damaged, however. That's his action. This guy is going to desperately try to poke you with a spear, Scarlet, and misses. And that is his turn. That is their turn, entirely. The allies' turn. Igna sort of is horrified by that. She didn't know this was happening either.
Oops.
Mm.
Guys, I don't think we informed her of much.
Did not. Igna is going to say, "We kill that, right?"
I literally just look at her.
She is very confused by this. She is going to attack twice. 2 attacks, both hit. Mad. It's 6 plus.
Is
3
it safe to assume that he's dropped an AC?
Yes.
Thank you.
But he does look a bit tougher.
Thank you.
Thank you. But Igna attacks twice, and as she attacks, her sword crackles with lightning. And as she hits twice, this thing's form was electrified, and you watch as she actually physically starts to hover slightly. And begins hovering around it. She's now levitating about 5 feet off the mud. With just lightning coming underneath her. Charlie is going to do his Charlie thing, remaining at a distance, and force bolt. Both hit. 17 points of damage. Oof. This slide is impacted by the 2 force bolts. And Rhea, there is now a Slard in front of you.
Yep. 17.
That hits. It's a big hit too, Jesus.
21.
Excellent. As this Slard roars, you see massive claws, and on the claws is this dripping goo. If this thing hits you, it could infect you. Your 2 strikes are enough to kill it.
Hold on a second.
No.
I need to reread something.
hmm
Oh. I honestly had no idea that this was like an attack.
Yeah.
God damn.
So the 2 melee strikes are enough to kill this. I believe the Crown of Stars is a bonus action to fire.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Well, this Slard dies from the assault attacks. You sort of cut it to pieces.
Oh, okay. The Crown of Stars will just shoot out and hit the other one then.
Okay. This Slard is before you, Scarlet, just standing over you with its massive claws ready to just rip into you. And suddenly it's hit with a bolt of radiant star-like energy and it turns to ash. You disintegrated.
Hell yeah.
Do you start moving, Fenrir?
Yes, I hop on Kalaya and start moving up.
Okay. Kalaya has 50 feet movement, I believe?
Yes. Yes.
Cool, so you can move 25. You get to about here. Well, Kalaya can dash if you like to get up to Archie.
Yeah, do that. Crown of Stars is 7 motes, right?
I believe it is, yes.
Yeah, I just need to write down that I've used one.
Okay. Tygan, are you continuing to move towards the lair?
Yeah, I'll take the Archie to the lair.
Okay, you taking an Archie to the lair. Scarlet,
Mhm.
there's one more person.
Fuck him. I'm turning the ballista around.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Talk about overkill, goddamn.
Eh.
Where do you want to rotate it to?
That way.
Cool. It takes all of your effort,
Sweet.
and you have to remove your banner to allow it to turn.
Yeah.
But you turn it.
Full action, right?
Guy, yeah, that's a full action, and this guy did attempt to hit you but misses.
Cool. And she's just like, don't worry, this isn't for you.
He looks horrified because like the blister bolt is pointed at him.
You're just in the way.
He ducks. He drops to the ground. He's prone.
There's no
Is it your
bolt
turn?
in it.
Oh, there's no bolt. No, yeah.
There's no bolt in it. What is he doing?
There's no. He's scared.
I fucking turned it around with no bolt, and he's just like, "Oh god!"
Yeah, he doesn't know. Like, he doesn't know what you can do. Is that your turn? Do you want to jump on it as well? I presume.
He needs to be cocked back first.
Does. That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Archie. It seems it's all pretty dealt with. You continue to move towards the lair.
Yep.
Don't worry, I'll catch up.
This guy screams. This guy screams and runs away. Ally Igna is going to move as quick as she can and start running along with you guys. Charlie begins to move as quick as he can to catch up with you guys. The rest of you are all running away? Or running towards the lair? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Igna drags the 2 commoners out of the mud. And then she runs away. Tyken's running away. Scarlet, what do you do?
Fire myself!
Okay, you jump on the thing and you sort of sit in the position of the of the crossbow where the crossbow should go, and you sort of like kick the lever, and you fire yourself.
Yes.
You're technically out of combat. So all of you are running through the mud. You sort of get out of the deep mud and start moving at a decent pace, running towards the lair itself. When suddenly you hear the sound of a crossbow of a ballista fire, and you see Scarlet just soar past you.
Let's go. Oh, you did it. You actually did it.
Yes!
Mhm.
Uh,
That's fine.
Scarlet, you impact hard and take 20 points of damage.
I take 5 because temp HP.
Yes.
And then I'd like to give myself temp HP.
You can.
16.
I'm gonna...
And once the group catches up with me, I'll give them 16 as well.
Okay.
Unless you want me to re-roll it.
What's
I'll
going
definitely
on?
take the 16.
Here it is here.
16. While we're running as well, I'll use my 13 points of healing hand on Goliath.
You can indeed. Cool. And Dinks, you need to go like soon, right?
Yes, very soon.
Okay, cool. Yes.
Oh my god, it's 11:30 already.
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
That went by
Yawn.
so quick, although I was a bit late. My apologies.
That's alright.
I blame your power.
We
Yeah.
got a session in. I'm so happy.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
I turned on my stuff, went to turn the aircon on, house exploded. I'm like, fuck. And then I unplug everything and go try and switch the breaker thing, and the breaker just won't switch back. Like, so something's fucking blown up, and then I had to finagle shit. It was fucking such a big pain.
So, hope you like the map.
Ooh.
So you've run along, and basically you've entered from right. Scarlet, you've launched past and landed in the mud down here. And it is deep mud. Like, you are fully submerged, and it's almost like watery mud.
That's okay, I was already muddy.
But you get to here. There's like a little land bridge that runs along. You see a bunch of commoners that are all armed. 2 knights, 2 Abishai, and a cave entrance.
And a hot plate.
Some other things you notice as you get to this point here. The battle far behind you now, but ahead of you is clearly Nivixel's lair. So, who are we? Here. On this tree right here, you see 4 corpses hanging from the tree. Each of them dressed up as if they were you. One looks to be a man with a roughly made suit, his skin painted green. There's one for each of you hanging from this tree. 4 corpses. You also see 2 more corpses hanging from the top of the cave entrance. One looks to be a child, one looks to be a woman. Tykan, you're the only one who recognizes who these people are meant to be.
That's so fucking rough.
Astrid and Frida. Or a rough
Oh
approximation.
my shit.
It isn't them exactly, but they're dressed up to look like them.
I mean, I already promised a slow death. I can't make a slower, deathier death. So I mean, I'm gonna have to just make do.
So there's 2 corpses here, and there's 4 over here. And these guys here are all ready for you and waiting. They're defending the entrance. As Scarlet splashes into the mud, just slides and rolls and then starts sinking.
She gets up.
And because things is going 4 minutes, that's where I'll call it. Yeah, that's right.
I'm cool with that.
we call it as Scarlet just splash.
Yeah, it's like splash, 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 roll, roll, sink.
Perfect.
Yeah, hope you all had fun.
I certainly did.
I made my own fun.
You did. It is incredible that you launched yourself into the mud. Okay.
See, this is why I was asking of how much weight it could fire.
Yeah,
because
it
I'm way over 100.
yeah. So ballistas usually have like a range of like hundreds of feet. So you've launched yourself like 100 feet.
Hell yeah! I told him I'd catch up.
Yeah, you did.
I even helped the others by turning a troll to be on fire with a fucking bolt through it.
Yep. But yeah, hope you all had fun. Hope you're ready to
I really did. Yeah, that's great.
right into combat next session. And Nivixel is attempting to make Tykan very angry.
Well, he succeeded.
We turned the tides of battle without delaying ourselves too long.
Yeah.
It's like Tyken might have his mask on. It's just like you know exactly what type of face he'd be making. You see the veins like popping.
So would you say this is sludge or water?
It is a bit of both. It is like a murky lake / sludge.
All I'm
It's
thinking
sludge.
about is like when you go to the beach and some areas of the beach is like that muck. That's really hard to walk in.
This
That's
is
what
exactly
I'm
what
thinking
Tycan did,
about the bog.
by the way.
It's swimmable. For Scarlet.
Swimmable, that's all I needed to hear.
Let's see.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's Tyken?
I was literally Tycan under his mask as soon as he saw that.
Wait, saw what?
Oh yeah. Sorry. One more thing. As Tykan, you take in the view of
Oh, right.
the 2 corpses meant to be your wife and daughter, and the 4 corpses hanging from the tree. They're corpses. They're dressed up, but they're corpses. They're slightly moving.
They're zombies.
Hanging zombies. What? Who are the
Hang-
other 4 supposed to be, or is just none in particular?
It's the other 4. So the 4 on this tree. There's one dressed up to look like Archie. One dressed up to look like Tykan. One like
I see.
Scarlet. And one like Fenrir.
They missed the spot.
I'm so fucking offended because my complexion looks much better than them.
I mean, you don't have a complexion, you're fur.
And
How?
like the corpses are full dressed up. So like the one looking like Archie is like a dude, like a regular human guy, but he's got a really makeshift looking suit that's been stitched together. His face is painted green. There's like sticks made to look like glasses. For Tykan, it's armor that's been painted yellow. For Thunraya, the figure for you has like little sticks being tied together to make it look like little wings. And for Scarlet, it looks to be a young woman who has had her hair dyed, wearing silver armor. He's trying to make Tykan angry, and I think it works.
Oh, it's working, but like I don't know, like I feel like you don't. He's gonna find out, you know.
He's fucked around, and now he's gonna find out.
Yeah, at least that's what I'm gonna try and go for.
Like it's not like
There's a reason why I agreed with Archie on saving my resources for him specifically.
Like Tarkin, I don't understand the point of trying to make Tarkin angry because Tarkin doesn't think anyway. So it's not like he's rational anyway.
My natural state of being
Right,
is
I gotta
my
go.
thoughts had empty.
Okay, thanks for playing, Dinks.
See you, Archie.
Bye.
See you, Dinks.
Oh, there is a reason to make Tarkin angry.
Tarkin's natural state is just Unga Bunga.
Hey, you wanna know something? Now we gotta get her in a catapult.
True. And then Trebuchet.
Oh, and Sol, one thing.
Hmm.
I'm going to send you a private message because you see something
Oh, do I?
in the water with you.
Oh, great.
It was okay until I heard in the water with you.
Oh, fun. I'm surprised it didn't smack into it.
Oh, you nearly did. The dice rolled in such a way that you land near it, but not on it.
There was a chance.
There was a chance.
That's hilarious.
I
Yeah.
do now have to skid on Daddle now, so y'all have a good one. Thank you for DM. I had fun.
Thank you for play.
Thank you.
You'll be-
I
you'll be-
now
you-
have to go get in contact with an electrician, so I will talk to you later.
Okay, thank you for play.
Thank you.
Thank you for play. See you,
Hopefully-
bye.
Play next week.
Yes, I'll set Roll20's time up so you can.
I look forward to the next session.
Do the
So do I.
Yay! Yay!
All right. Bye bye.
See you, bye.
Bye bye.
See you, bye.
Also, well, I said also, but everyone's gone now, so. Thanks everyone for joining. Hope you guys liked this session, and we'll see you guys next week. As for my next stream, tomorrow. Look forward to that. I'll see you then.